Okay, this is another Reincarcerated video. I'm just going to be going through what I've added in version 0.0.7. I'm not going to be going into the editor like I have in the past for these videos, just because there's nothing really to see there. Because, I mean, yeah, there's just not much. So this was a smaller update, but I tried to add a few like cool extra things. The main focus of this update was desk RNG. So uh, that was pretty difficult. Trying to I made it so that it was different from the original game. It's more balanced, and it's just more realistic. More items can spawn in the desk now. Like, well, not more, but more, you know, like just more items, like more types of items, not the amount of items, but like the types of items that it can give you. And so right now, just from the title screen, you can already see there's a new button here. The coming soon text is gone from the options button. So yeah, we're just gonna go through patch notes right here. Just patch notes. I really had fun with this because I liked going back and playing these older versions. Also, these older versions are not available for download, if you were wondering, just because this is before the decompilation stuff that actually made it legal, so I cannot actually legally put these out for download. And so, yeah, this is just a cool little patch notes menu, and I had fun with it. So, yeah, just some documentation, well, not really documentation, but just like what I've added. Um, and so next is options. So options is a thing now. This is definitely going to be filled out a lot more in the future, but this is kind of the only option that I can really add at this point. I want to add like a lot of customizability to this game, and this is one way that I'm doing it here with this normalize player movement checkbox thing. So basically, what normalizing the player movement does is it makes the player slower going diagonally. Well, not slower. It makes it go like the speed that it's supposed to go. But in the original game, when you go diagonal, you actually go faster than you're supposed to. You go horizontally and vertically the normal speed, but combined. So it's just wrong. But normalizing player movement basically makes your player move slower on the diagonals like it should, like in T2. So I decided to make this an option because I know some people don't like having normalized player movement. I don't actually either. I just added it because it's what it's supposed to be. So I just made this an option. This does actually work. If you were to actually toggle or not toggle, but write over the config file while in game, it would actually change in game. In a prison. So this is also tied to the config file, which is pretty cool. And so it's yeah, it's pretty nice. If you save it, then come back, it's there. So this is being saved to the config file where the path to the escapist is also held. So that's where all the options will be held as well. So just keep that in mind if you ever want to look at that. And still in the same place. So this is all the same. Let's just go to center perks, start a new game. And so, as you can see right off the bat, there's more desks, and there is this blue desk called the dev desk, and also all of these items that were here before are gone. Basically, I made this because I didn't like having all the items scattered around, so I just put them in a desk. So, but yeah, full desk functionality is actually a thing now, and as you can see, we have the these fundamental items here. Also, if we go into a prisoner's desk, we can see that these are randomized. This is completely random. If I reload the prison, then it will be different. So you can see I got double magazine and double Panarian barrel. It's pretty cool. But I had a lot of fun doing the desk RNG though. Oh, and a whip. That's lucky. So yeah, the desk RNG acts completely different than it does in the original game. I'm assuming in the original game, it just randomly picks items, which is fine. I would have done that if I was boring, but I decided to add this this token system where basically each desk has a certain amount of tokens that it can hold. Each different item has a different token value assigned to it. So contrabands are higher on this, I guess, leveling system, and garbage items like rats and dirt are like 1 token. So each desk, it has a random amount of tokens that it can get, from like 15 to 20 or so, or 10 to 15, something like that. And then it just puts the items in there randomly as well. So yeah, that's why if you do get more contraband, like if I were to get like a duct tape and a whip in here, there would probably be no more items, unless if I got a really high token count available for this desk. But anyway, so desks are fully working now. They used to not be very functional. They used to bug out a bit. But basically that's the whole update. I didn't add much with this one, mostly because, I mean, it's a desk RNG update. Why else would I, add much with this? Which is why I also made the options menu and the patch notes, and also a pause menu. This is a very early pause menu. This is not how I really want it to look in the final, but I decided to just really quickly throw this in at the end of making this. I'm sure there are some bugs with this. I know you can open, or you can't open this anymore. Yes, I fixed that. But the help and options buttons don't work, and continue obviously brings you out of it, and quit sends you back to the title screen. So yeah, I really like this though. This is a cool feature. I wanted to add like a console utility to this, like put in commands like give item, and then you put the item ID or something. I just didn't really want to do all that, so I just decided to put all the items into this desk. So yeah, I think it was this update, but yeah, I think I fixed the line bug on this update as well. It was a very annoying bug where there would just be lines randomly between tiles, and I fixed that. However, it brought along a new problem, which is, I'm sure you've noticed, but the text kind of shifts around here. If I move, it jitters a little bit. You'll also be able to see it up here whenever I add this. It's not like terrible, and it's not super noticeable, I guess, but it is just kind of annoying. Yeah, so the big thing is just desk RNG options menu is now, it's easy to implement because it's already mostly there. And pause menu, patch notes. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just with a lot of bug fixes. So yeah, my cat is in the background. I don't know if you can hear him, but that's the update. I'm sure Blake is gonna drop a video pretty soon about this update. But yeah, not much here. Pretty fun making it though. One of my favorite updates to make, because desk RNG was kind of daunting to me, but I realized it wasn't that bad. So anyway, so the next update will be stats. We'll be fully fleshing out this menu here. As you can see, it's pretty broken. I can put an outfit on or a weapon in these slots if I get a weapon out of a desk. I'm pretty sure I put the weapon here. Yeah. So this is a weapon item. I can put it in my weapon slot. My cat is in my room now. But yeah, so this kind of works. This has always been like this. I didn't add anything here this update. But that's just how this is. It will be completely fleshed out in the next update. No saving, but oh my goodness, my cat is going crazy. No saving, but there will be favor menu or whatever. And crafting will be a thing probably. I'm not 100% sure if I really want to add that next update, but I'm going to be adding fighting, shops, intellect, all the stats, getting knocked out, all that. There'll be shops, favors. And so it'll be a pretty big update. I don't know how long it's going to take. Probably a few months. So yeah, there will still be updates in the Discord server, obviously. If you want to join that, that's in the description. So yeah, this is like it's under 10 minutes right now, so that's pretty good. Usually 20. But I'm pretty sure Blake is going to put out a video on this. His videos are always really funny. I love his videos on this project. And so yeah, join the Discord if you haven't, and I'll see you later.